Now, if you watch a lot of Food Network, which I do, I like some of the shows on there. I like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Now, say what you will against Guy Fieri. He's a bit of a... but he's interesting. And he also is a heck of a guy, because whenever disaster hits, he's there with food and everything else, which is fantastic. Anyway, not talking about Guy Fieri. He has a thing. If it's funky, I'll find it. Talking about restaurants. I have the same thing about movies, sci-fi movies. If it's weird, I'm going to find it. Like this. Greetings, Dave here, DCBFX. Talking today about a really interesting movie I saw back in 1995 on the air. It was way back when. It's funny when we think about it. When you go way back when to, you know, the 80s, 90s, you watch stuff when it was on. When it's on-demand stuff. It just saw commercials coming on. It looks pretty cool. So it's a great film called White Dwarf. Now, this actually was a precursor, I guess a pilot to a series that never got picked up. I watched this. I love this. This was actually my introduction to Neil McDonough. Neil McDonough, great actor. He's been in things like so many things. Like you gotta, oh, him, that guy. I like Neil in this sort of unknown stuff. Like I met him in this, and that's sort of how I based my thoughts on Neil McDonough. He was Lieutenant Hawk in First Contact, which is a great role. I thought, oh, hey, that's, as I call him, Dr. Rampart, Driscoll Rampart. He played a character called Driscoll Rampart in this movie. So my wife and I watched it. Hey, it's Driscoll. Yeah, it's him. Also a great show called Medical Investigations he was on. Basically, it's the same company that made House. Picture House and his, colleagues figure out weird things every week. Now, make that not just a guy, but a bunch of people. That's Medical Investigations. Actually, that show failed, and then the guy said, well, we're going to make House. I said, well, what's this based on? Do you see a show we made a couple years ago, Medical Investigations? That's this show, only with now Hugh Laurie in the role. Anyway, love Neil McDonough. He's been great in other things. He's played a bad guy, a good guy. This movie, really interesting. This is set essentially 500 years in the future. It's a planet called Rusta. It circles around a white dwarf. So the planet is, there's a light side and the dark side. Yeah, it's Akira. But it's light side, dark side. And Neil McDonough plays a doctor called Driscoll Rampart. He draws the short end of the stick and ends up on this planet as the medical doctor, basically as an intern. And he learns under Paul Winfield, and you got CCH Pounder, and you've got Giuseppe Andrews, who you saw him on lots of little things. Anyway, I love this movie. It's so weird. Give me an example. The two gray ladies will catch your fall. They're the ones who catch us all. The children kept them far apart. The lady light, the lady dark. So it's a weird, the light versus the dark, and he has to learn how to do things. And it has a really cool thing where they played it in reverse. So they had what they call tissue gloves, where they operate by actually sticking the hand into the body and pulling out the whatever. And they just all, reverse. So you pull the glove out, they play. Love this movie. And the thing about it, you could tell it was a pilot because it was all cool. The last 5 minutes, what? He left. 2 minutes left. Oh, he's back. Anyway, I loved it. This actually, I got this on eBay years ago. This is the screener copy. Someone was selling it. It has a small little glitch at the very end. But since then, I've acquired a DVD, which I got off eBay as well. And, I watched this once a year. I just love this. It's so much fun. Driscoll Rampart has such a tool at the start. And there's lots of little fun things. I'm going to go back to Park Avenue. Ooh, Pork Avenue. Ooh, pork. Ooh, that's pretty special. And you just see over his year, how he improves and becomes much more likable as a person. And there's really cool things like Dr. Okada can kill with his voice. And anyway, if you like weird sci-fi and you like Neil McDonough, this is a great movie. I bet you could find it pretty much anywhere. I'm sure it maybe it's even ripped and it's available, or even on YouTube or something like that. It's fun. It's a really good time. And the production values were pretty good, pretty good. But like I said, if you like the weird sci-fi or just a little bit off the beaten path sci-fi, this is worth giving a look-see. That's what I'm doing here, you know, passing on things I like, things I've seen that are kind of weird, like maybe I like this. Just watching something the other day, and hey, look, that's Buckaroo Banzai. Most people go, hey, that's RoboCop, you know, Peter Weller. Hey, that's me, that's Buckaroo Banzai. It's who I am. That's the video for today. Check it out if you want. If you have any questions, obviously, you know, drop me, you know, answer what I can. And hey, we'll talk to y'all later.